Hello everybody, today is the second video of our level 2 of our youth technique requirements, our review. So we are going to begin with the 7th technique on this chart, which is two-headed dragon. Before we begin, let's go ahead and bow in. Thank you. Alright, so two-headed dragon. Two-headed dragon is for a two-handed grab and pull. So as they're doing that, we're going to step in with our right leg and we're going to execute what we call our twin dragons, or double punches. Stepping in strong, the right hand is low, the left hand is high. Now the right leg is going to step out a little bit and we're going to transfer into a bow stance as we make a big circle, kind of like we're turning a wheel. Our right inward block and our left extended, or a left outward block. From here I'm going to extend my finger thrust to the eyes, transition into my my horse stance, execute my four-knuckle punch, and cover out. So when I step in strong. Step out, inward, outward block, eyes thrust, punch, and cover. Two-headed dragon. Crossing talon is the next technique. Crossing talon is when someone's grabbing their right hand, or they're reaching out and they're grabbing your right wrist. Now they're going to be doing this with their right hand. I'm going to counter grab their hand so that they can't let go. Put my fingers down, turn them around so they're pointed up, and counter grab the arm. I'm going to step directly in, into the arm, into the face, and drop it on their head. Now, as we're doing this, a couple things are happening. This hand is doing something. As I come in and I counter grab here, when I step in here, as I'm executing this elbow strike, I'm pulling with my right arm. So I'm pulling into the elbow strike, and then I drop it down. So it looks like this. Counter grab, fingers down, turn around. 1, 2, 3, and cover. So that is crossing talon. Shackle break is the next technique. Shackle break is when someone's grabbing you from behind and they're pulling your arms back like this. Okay. So what's going to happen is I'm going to counter grab their arms as I step forward with my left leg, looking over my right shoulder. And I'm going to pull them forward as I rear kick and cover. So as they grab me, I'm going to come in and cover out. It's important when you do this technique to remember, if you do it hard enough, it will kind of look like you're leaping forward in the air. But for now, let's just take it slow. Counter grab, step forward. Just get a good tuck as you're bringing them forward and pull into that rear kick and cover. Shackle break. Headlock defense is the next technique. So someone's just like I said, giving you a headlock. So you can start the technique from kind of a hunched over, bent over position. You're going to step forward with your right leg, execute 2 hammer fists. 1 into the groin, 1 into the kidneys. Reach around, grab the head, pulling them back, turn to your bow stance, and palm heel strike. And cover. So if I do it here, starting from the hunched over position, step in, double hammer fist, grab the head, pull them forward, and as I pull them, I transition to that forward bow and strike. And then I cover. Prance of the Tiger is the next technique. Prance of the Tiger is for a right punch, someone coming in front of you. We're going to execute what we call a folding arm block, which means I'm doing a cross block. My left hand is going to be closer to my body, and my right hand is going to extend. Left hand touching their forearm, right hand going into the elbow so it bends the actual arm. As this punch comes in, or this grab, I'm going to bend the arm and execute a front kick. Coming forward, dropping that palm heel claw down the face and the eyes, and cover out. So Prance of the Tiger. Folding arm block, front kick, coming down, and cover. Crouching Falcon is for someone who's reaching in and grabbing you, and that's the next technique. As they step in, we're going to do what we call a wedge block. You're going to step in with the right leg. The fingers are going to face each other, but your arms are coming in this wedge position. But your right hand is going to be slightly forward and more to the center. The left hand is going to grab their right arm, pulling them in for that rising elbow, palm claw, and cover. So crouching falcon, stepping in, wedge block, turning counter grab, rising elbow, palm claw, and cover. Right. That's the next 6 techniques. This is our second video. We have one more video to go to finish the youth requirements for level 2. As always, complete that training log that was emailed to you. If you haven't got it, ask your parents to check the email. And if you haven't received it, contact me via Messenger on Facebook or the school email address, and I'll resend it to you. Make sure you post your comments, your pictures of yourself doing the training, videos of yourself doing the training. Let's stay connected during this time. It's good to see one another and speak to one another. And if I get these videos, I maybe can respond and offer correction and guidance. So, feet together until we see each other again. Hands up. Train with passion.